So hello you guys, and welcome back to Friday Chit Chat. So first of all, this week I want to talk about The Walking Dead. I want to give a few of my thoughts or opinions on this week's episode. So the first thing I want to say is I get it. I get it. I understand Dwight's character. I understand that he's conflicted, that there's reasons that he does the things that he does, that he might be a good man underneath it all, he's just trapped at the moment. I understand. I don't need to read comments every 5 minutes about how stupid I am. How do you not understand Dwight? I get it, I just don't like his fucking character. We probably will see a massive story arc for him, a lot of development going on. I have a feeling his character could go in a few different directions. He could team up with Daryl, Rick, or any fucking thing like that. But as of now, I don't like him. That's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. Second of all, I loved seeing Daryl's character in this episode. I feel like we haven't seen Daryl be truly raw in quite some time. The last episode that I can really remember that was this shocking for Daryl was probably Still, the episode that it was all about him and Beth, because we saw Daryl break down, we saw him get emotional. This episode kind of reminded me a lot of that, because I've said it in a few videos, I feel like Daryl didn't have a whole lot of character development in season 6. I feel like he didn't do a whole lot, in that season. I feel like he didn't give a whole lot to the storyline. So it's good to see his character take a new, fresh, arc, or arch, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think this is going to make for a very interesting season for Daryl, if he survives it, please God. I think the whole "who are you, I'm Daryl" thing, I think that was important, but for more than one reason. Like I said in my reaction video, oh my god, he's broken over Glenn, and everyone's like, no, he's not broken, Negan didn't break him. That wasn't what I meant. What I meant was Glenn's death, I think, has shattered Daryl mentally. I feel like, obviously, he's taken on the grief of it, he's taken on the blame, he feels like it was his fault, but he wasn't broken by Negan. He's broken by the events that happened with the group, but yeah, like when Negan asks him, who are you? And he goes like, I'm Daryl. He still knows who he is. Daryl still has his wits about him. He's still a fighter. It's kind of like he's stitching up his wounds really quick to get on to the next thing, if that makes sense. So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed seeing that Daryl hasn't given up yet and that he hasn't lost hope. Although he is shattered and broken over Glenn's death, he hasn't been broken by Negan, and I don't think he will be. Another side note on my reaction video was on Monday I had work. I don't usually work on Mondays, but I was working this Monday for some fucking reason. But I had to get up at 7 o'clock in order to film, because I knew I wouldn't have time to film when I came home from work. So I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning getting ready to do this reaction video, and then I was thinking, well, what if I don't seem like myself? Because I was half asleep, to be completely honest with you guys. I was half asleep during that fucking reaction video. And when you're half asleep, it's like anything goes. You don't censor yourself, you don't filter yourself. The things I was saying, and I wasn't explaining myself fully either, which is why I think a lot of you guys were like, not you guys, my subscribers, but people that have come across my channel have been kind of snapping at me saying, how do you not understand Dwight? I do, but it was 7 o'clock in the morning and I was done with Dwight's bullshit. So next, I guess I want to say thank you, and it sounds like I say thank you all the time, and I do. The channel has hit 8,000 subscribers, which is, wow. I'm not big on numbers. I don't focus on numbers. I know it feels like a lot of people say that, but it's the truth. I really don't care about the numbers. If there was 10 people or 10,000 people, it's just the fact that people are watching, that people are commenting and interacting with me and engaging with me. That's what matters to me. So the fact that I hit 8,000, that is a lot of people that want to see videos, that come and check out my channel and look for updates and stuff. It's nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is very nerve-wracking, but it's so exciting, and I'm very grateful that you guys have chosen to spend Mondays and Fridays with me, because Fridays is Friday Chit Chat and Mondays the reactions. The fact that you guys have made me part of your weekly routine, it's the most pleasing feeling in the entire world. Thank you for all the lovely comments and support. I do say thank you a lot, but I can't stress to you, when someone leaves a nice comment, I'm not like, oh thank you, move on to the next comment. Like when I read a comment that somebody's taken the time to write that has all these kind words, a few of the comments that you guys have left have even made me tear up. They were so nice. And I guess I want to talk a little bit about something to put this into perspective for you, I guess. So when I was younger, Facebook was alive and hopping. That's a lie. Bebo was alive and hopping. You guys remember Bebo? That shit was so cringy. But Facebook then really started to take off. Everyone got a Facebook account. Everyone was posting all the time. And I remember I think I was with my friends one particular day, and I was putting up statuses every now and again about funny things they'd said or weird shit we were doing. And somebody who was in my friend list, I think he was a fella that went to school with me, he left a comment on one of the posts, And it was something along the lines of like, oh, shut up, you stupid bitch, nobody cares, stop posting updates. Now, present me, if I got a comment like that, and I do get negative comments on Facebook, and I get negative tweets, and I get really horrible messages that make you go, what's wrong with people? But present me, when I receive messages like that now, my reaction is more, why are you so mad? What's wrong? Who hurt you? Do you need a hug? I'll hug you. We'll hug it out, we'll make it better. But past me was very timid and very easily hurt, I guess. Like, I wasn't even offended, but it was more of a like, oh, okay, maybe my posts do annoy people. So I just stopped posting. To this day, I think I've posted 3 times on my own page this year on Facebook. 3 or 4 times. Like, I never, ever post. And I think that does come from the kind of subliminal place of, well, who gives a fuck? Like, who am I talking to here? When I post the status, who's reading it? Who really does care? And I guess I did have that outlook a little bit when I started my YouTube. Not that I was like super negative, but I was kind of in a place of, well, is anyone going to listen to me? And you guys, the community you've built here, I can't put it into words. That when I put up a video, you guys are bam, straight away, like you're commenting so quickly that there's a build-up of comments. Every time I post a tweet, you guys are tweeting me back or retweeting me, or you send me funny pictures of things that you think I'll like. Now, I'm somebody, I've never needed validation from anybody. I've always kind of marched to the beat of my own drum in a way. I mean, my drum is offbeat and it goes a bit wacky sometimes, but I march to it, I bop along to it. So I never really have needed anybody's validation, but at the same time, having people support, it is the most incredible feeling in the world, especially when you never really had it, if you get what I mean. So when I say thank you to you guys, or when you guys leave me a nice comment, it means a lot more to me than you think. That's just what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Facebook has kind of died anyway. Nobody uses Facebook anymore. It's all about Twitter. But I wanted to bring that comment up as well because somebody left a comment on my reaction video, the one that I put up on Monday. And they said that they get teased a little bit because of their love for The Walking Dead, or that people can't relate to them, but they feel they can relate to my channel or to me. I get where you're coming from. Like, growing up when I was in secondary school, like, the cool thing to do was discos. There was always a disco on. It was all about what you were going to wear, what were you going to drink, who were you going with. I never bought into that shit. I think I've been to like 2 discos in my entire life. That just wasn't my scene. I was more save all of my money and go to concerts. And then I went through like a midlife crisis at the age of 14. I cut off all my hair, not in a good way either. I mean, I know I've gone short, like my hair's short now. What is this piece of hair doing? Do I have any other clips? Do I? No. Okay. That's fucking good to know. That's another thing I don't get. Like, anybody with hair or long hair will know you buy a packet of hair clips and you have like 600 in the fucking packet, and then after a week you have 1. You're down to 1 hair clip and it's in your hair. Where the fuck do they go? Anyway, look, the flower's in now. We're going to continue. What was I saying? I think I was talking about drums or validation or something. Basically, there's always going to be... Oh, no, I was talking about school. Yeah, I was always a bit fucking quirky and weird in school, and I cut off all my hair, but I went like boy shorts and I kept a big long side fringe. It was like, did you ever see the video To Take a Bow by Rihanna? That's the look I was going for. That is not the look I came out with. You know, there was a few kind of mean or teasing comments past, and I was also going through like a weird stage when it comes to clothes as well. I was wearing very strange clothes, but I felt like I never really gelled with many people in my school because I wasn't interested in the things that they were at the time. There was a part to me that felt a bit like I don't get it, but there was also a part to me that was like I don't want to get it. I'm happy doing my own thing, and that's the side that I chose to go with. I've just found out that I forgot to turn on the lights in the background. I usually turn on the fairy lights and I've forgotten. Jesus, this video's a train wreck. Yeah, and that's the beat that I chose to go with, and I've stuck to my own little thing. And I get obsessed very easily. You guys may know if you've watched my older Friday Chit Chats. I get obsessed with things very easily, and I lean into them and I let them make me happy and I let it consume me. Like 21 fucking Pilots. I don't know if you can see. There's a whole bunch of new posters on the wall. I'll show them to you in a minute. But like, that's a new thing that I love. And discovering a new love, it's the most incredible feeling in the world. It feels like you're floating or some weird shit. So if you love something and it makes you happy, you don't need other people's validation in order to love something, if you get what I mean. If you love something, then love it. Don't give a fuck what anyone else says. Don't let other people try to undermine you. grammar is on point today. Don't let other people try to undermine you for something that you love, because it isn't worth it. I mean, here I am, a 20-year-old sitting in my bedroom that's filled with posters and shit, talking on about The Walking Dead and swearing at a camera every Monday. But 8,000 of you guys have somehow been able to relate to me. And through our mutual love of The Walking Dead, we've bonded, and I've made, I know I've made friends from this channel, but I think a few of you guys have kind of gotten friendly with each other as well, which is fantastic. There'll always be a groove out there for you. So don't be worried if you haven't found your one yet. Anyway, that got really deep. So there's, I forgot how to count there. There's 3 things I want to talk about, but it's kind of 4. The first thing I want to talk about is Crimson Fella, or Boonshock Saint on Twitter, got a tattoo. I think it was last week. Was it last week or this week? It was one or the other. But he got a tattoo. It was a cover-up piece. We incorporated the Canadian maple leaf with an Irish shamrock or an Irish clover. He tweeted the picture of this tattoo to me and was like, hey, the clover kind of represents you, and you know. What? Someone got a fucking tattoo with me in mind. But as someone that has a fuck ton of tattoos all over the place, seeing a tattoo that represents me on someone else's body is just... wow. So I want to thank you on your craziness and the impulsiveness. I think the colours are gorgeous. I think they really complement each other. I really do hope that it brings you luck, because it is a clover, and you know that those kind of things are lucky. I hope that it makes you smile, or it brings a little bit of luck and sparkle to your life. I hope you don't end up hating it in 2 months, because if you do, I'm sorry. Something else I wanted to mention is a few people have drawn things for me this week, which, like, my heart does little screaming sessions whenever I get something like that. Like last night, somebody with the username Beaky Bollocks. First of all, I love your username. Second of all, they drew a picture of me as a zombie. It's kind of unnerving to look at, because I'm like, fucking hell, I got blood on my mouth and I'm missing my nose. But it is incredibly, incredibly cool. I love it. Thank you so much. Hang on now, I'm just scrolling through my mentions trying to find the other 2, because there was 2 other drawings I'm trying to find. Please, hurry up. Again, we're wasting battery life. You'd think that I would have sorted all this out before I started filming. No, I didn't. No, seriously, Twitter. Take longer to load. Take more time. It's fine. I've all the time in the world. It's not like I'm currently looking at a flashing battery symbol that's telling me to hurry up. Done with Twitter's bullshit? Alright, we found one of them. So Lexi M did a sort of cartoon drawing, or like an animation thing of me, and I love it. I love it. I look so like cute and cartoony, and my hair looks so fucking good. So that was one. Where's the other one? I'm so done with my laptop shit. Oh, there we go, found it. So Zambies, or At The Walking Dead 1997, did like a pencil drawing of me. I love that, because yeah, she even included the badge. I've even forgotten where the tattoo is on my own body. She even included the badge in the tattoo. Kate, you need to think before you talk. Just take a second before you let words leave your mouth. She even included the little badge in the drawing, and I absolutely adore it. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking the time to make a little piece of art for me. Like, I love art, and I draw a lot, and I make a lot of stuff, so I know what it is like to sit down and stare at someone's face for hours trying to fucking draw them. I did that the other night with Tyler Joseph. It's one of the fellas from 21 Pilots. I tried to draw him the other night, and I spent like 4 hours trying to draw one eyeball. I got that eyeball pretty good. When I moved to the other eyeball, it all went bad. So I know the anger behind art. So I really appreciate the fact that you guys put time into something like that for me. It really blew my mind. Like, you get a notification, and you think, oh, someone tweeted me, cool. And then you see your own face staring back at you, and someone's like, hey, I drew you. It's like, huh? Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to those 3, and thank you to Crimson Fella for being loopy and getting that tattoo. Oh, shit. I have a list of things on my phone, and I haven't even looked at the list yet. We've been recording for 20 minutes, and I haven't even looked at the list of things I wanted to talk about. So today, I am pretty bummed out, I'm not going to lie to you guys. 21 Pilots are playing London, and I'm not there. I don't think I'll ever be over the fact that I'm not there. So if anybody's watching this channel and you're going to any of their shows, I hope you have the best time. They're supposed to be really good live. I'll just sit here and cry and watch music videos of them all night long. It's fine, I'm cool, I'm okay, I'm a grown-up. Speaking of YouTube videos, do you know what's really pissing me off lately? Do you know those stupid fucking ads that you can't skip past? You try and play a video and suddenly some bitch starts talking in your eardrums. Let's suppose you're writing a really important email to a colleague. Or how about we suppose I'm trying to watch a music video or a funny clip of animals on the internet. I don't give a fuck about writing emails right about now. If I wanted to write an email, I'd Google it. Who even sends emails anymore anyway? Again, that was a tangent. Doesn't matter what was on the list anyway, because I just deleted it. Wow. I have a Sony Xperia and I use the notes section on my phone. That shit is really easy to delete stuff off of. Be careful. I just deleted the list. I had a list of stuff, or I had a few things I wanted to touch on, and I deleted it. Good fucking times, guys. That's the sort of week I'm having anyway. I nearly accidentally deleted one of my own videos on YouTube, and I disliked a different video of my own on YouTube. I shouldn't be allowed to do anything ever. And to close the video, I want to talk about, of course, the presidential election in the US. I don't want to offend anybody or hurt anyone's feelings, and I do not want an argument to break out in the comments. A lot of people are devastated by the outcome. I'm more worried by the outcome. If you look online, forget Trump and Hillary, forget the actual thing. If you look online, the amount of fights that have broken out, the amount of hate crimes that have been happening over the past few days that I'm seeing online, it's positively disgusting. People are genuinely fearing for their lives right about now. And there's no words. I can't phrase it. Lads, I'm speechless. What I'm trying to say is be safe. Wherever you are in the States, look after yourself and your family. Things look like they're getting crazy at the moment. But keep in mind, I came across a quote online, and I'm going to paraphrase it because I can't remember it. But America is one of the greatest countries in the world. You guys, you're known for getting shit done. You guys are known for fixing stuff and for picking yourself back up. And you will. You will recover. No matter what happens from here on in, you guys will be able to turn this around and fix it because you always do. But until then, until stuff gets sorted out, please be safe, mind each other. Just try to be kind. I came across a video last night by James Corden. He's a comedian. James Corden put up a video called Post-Election 2016 Monologue, and you guys should check it out. Because I know a lot of you feel like you're losing hope, a lot of you feel like it's hopeless and pointless right now. Maybe this video could perk you up a little bit. And know that the entire world is with you guys, the entire world is watching, we're all supporting you. I came across a thing on Instagram that made me laugh, and it was a picture of Ireland, and it said, Trump to the left of me, Brexit to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And that really made me laugh, because Ireland, as a country, we're pretty quiet. We don't really do a whole lot much. We don't really get involved in a whole lot much. We kind of remind me of, if you could imagine a classroom, while everybody's throwing spitballs at each other and paper aeroplanes and flicking each other in the back of the head, Ireland is sitting down the back of the class quietly, just like, we don't really do a whole lot much. But it's times like this that I do feel lucky to live in such a calm country. Anyway, guys, I'm sending you love and good vibes and positivity, even though that's really not going to do fuck all at this point in time. But just know that there are people all around the world that are thinking about you, that are watching America and really hoping for the best for you guys. So that's all for today. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Again, please be safe if you're in the States. And I will talk to you all Monday for the reaction video.